Mother-in-law's delight. During the Irish potato famine, the death of a mother-in-law was celebrated with this traditional pudding. Moulded into the shape of a mouth, it represented one less mouth to feed. This pudding is prepared with crushed graham crackers and topped with a raw onion. A pornographer's luncheon. In Victorian times, the pornographers of Clonmunstershire would round up all the meats and place them in a leather sock, which would then be marinated in salt, bound in tweed, and the entire thing tossed in the bin. Lavender charlotte. A Genoese sponge topped with creme pâtissière, shoved inside a guinea fowl and boiled alive to preserve the screams. Today we will be making a German twist on treacle tarts known as fecal farts. But don't be fooled by its name. The fecal farts actually consist of feces and farts. The pedo's biscuit. A delicious must-have that can legally only be served to convicted pedos. Chuff cakes! Stuffed with this sticky toffee suet, a Russian nesting doll of organ meat. Stewed CANDACE can be enjoyed in the Cameron or Bergen variety. Clown funeral pudding. When you bite into it, it should hurt. Claggy Johnson. Traditionally eaten as a punishment for making eye contact with Dame Maggie Smith, the Claggy Johnson consists mostly of abandoned horse stomach. Pipefitter's daughter. Be careful how you eat it. You could lose a finger in that one. Queen's diagnosis? Boiled Harvey. Child surgeons would pack this in their lunch. And no, they didn't do surgery on children. They were actual children who did surgery. The concept of adult surgeons did not come about until many years later. Tin worker's injury. Delicious strawberry tarts marinated in medical waste. The tin workers made sure to use every part of the waste because you should never waste any of the waste. A saying I always like to go by: if the meat isn't grey, give it a day. Half of a cake. Baked as an entire cake, then cut in two and thrown at a cripple. The other half to be enjoyed if one can find time between bouts of violent laughter. Hair pot pie. CREDITOR'S loaf. This angry loaf is made with fresh apples and bandages. In order to keep the pastry inflamed and swollen, it must be regularly insulted during the bake. You're an orphan. That dress will never fit you. TART. The loaf won't prove unless you play hateful music to activate the yeast. I prefer the Wiggles. Invalid's fruit tart. That's a real one.